could look for solo kill opportunity. But fun to see the innovation continue to come out from both of these teams in this game 3. Everything on the line. We'll be able to get you in the action now as we're into this on the third deciding match now between One Move and Project Armor.
Can you still see me or hear me? I think my PC crashed.
You're still here.
Everything is closing one by one.
Oh no, maybe the stream can't hear you. Have you still got the stream open?
Okay, looks like it's working now.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
I'm loading back in. Yeah, I got the stream open. There we go.
Right, so let's see what we get on this. Maybe a bit of a clash here with a smoke up from One Move.
They have good level 1. Can't quite find anything. Let's see how these lanes end up going. The Marcy Death Prophet versus the Terrorblade Phoenix. Sounds like a pretty strong lane, the Marcy Death Prophet versus this. Phoenix can't offset as well. Can't really help that TB too much. Bottom lane, we have the IO Sven versus Mars Hoodwink.
Okay.
Sven should do just fine. He's got the IO behind him. IO could die, but Sven shouldn't be under too much pressure because he's got the heal.
Do you still think Sven's can be a solid carry nowadays?
I've been seeing it a bit more in the pubs. This Tread, Mask of Madness, Echo Saber, standard kind of build up. Can work. You do rely on stack still. I think IO can make it also a lot better because you've got this massive boost always to make you farm faster, but also actually not get kited in fights, which tends to be Sven's problem.
It does feel though that outside of the Marcy, it feels like a really nice Phoenix game. Though, right?
It does. I feel like it's been like that all the games. So right,
yeah.
Like every game that we've seen the Phoenix, it's like, damn, this looks like a potential really good Phoenix game. So, I actually gotta put the Phoenix with the Mars. Okay, I think I like this better. I didn't actually see who was playing which. So Pentimum's gonna be top. That'll at least be able to stop pressure. Like if they make these aggressive moves, he has Bushwhack to stop them from going for any type of like aggro play. And bottom, Mars Phoenix is just standard. Slow the attack speed of the carry. Mess with his last hits as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, this bottom lane, nobody's dying on One Move side down here, right? Like Sven IO can't have any kill threat early, can they?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't die.
Yeah.
But the Sven also shouldn't die. They should have free farm. So mid, I guess, is the only one I'm really looking at how it's going to end up going. I think Tiny ends up winning this one pretty hard. I actually really like Tiny in this matchup. I think just a massive net damage disparity.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. Maybe Melo's sort of big-brained his way too much in this matchup.
It is a Sand versus a melee, but yeah, we'll see what's the Caustics even build up. What he's gonna need to get.
I mean, what skill?
Two lanes look really nice, at least for Project Armor, and then the bottom one is kind of like a wash of trade. But I feel like Sven's happy with that. He's able to do a little better than the Mars. So I like the Project Armor's setups a little more.
I mean, what is this? Do you max Caustic then? Or you max Stun?
No. You still do the standard. I think you still have to max Sandstorm. It's your most damage. You still do like 1-4-1 probably.
Yep.
Maybe a second point in Caustic. I just don't see an argument for 20 base damage, though. It's kind of pointless. He's getting some good last hits here. Just you see those denies. 6 for the Tiny. Is that base damage you were mentioning? So yeah, I mean, all 3 lanes look really good for Project Armor. Top. Night.
He might be dead. Oh, okay, he's got the stick charges. Bushwhack as well will stop Barra from getting any further punches in onto Knight.
He can't really walk up for CS almost at all, though. He walks up and takes double nukes to the face every single time from both heroes.
I mean, on this next wave, Barra could pop the mango and jump in. So yeah, Knight knows. He's having to sit right back.
When it's level 3 on Death Prophet, also, it's much scarier. The level 2 Crypt Swarm, that much more threatening. Mars is actually not doing well bottom. I thought he'd be able to do... He's never going to be able to pressure, but I was like, okay, he should be able to get good CS down here. But yeah, the Sven's actually doing excellent. Getting tons of denies. Well, 3, but get tons of just messing with him as well, too. He's 8 CS for the Mars.
Top lane, Arrow. He's going to see if he can run and jump on anything in time, and he will. Gets over to Funnick.
Great blocks. I actually take the second... Oh, yeah, second point in Siphon tends to be what we see people do because the damage change as well, too.
I mean, how are they doing for regen up here? I mean...
Not a lot.
Okay, they've still got a few tangos. Panto's got a couple of tangos left.
but he's sitting low on TB. That's the scary thing. It's like the fear is of just getting burst.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean,
That's a concern.
yeah, it definitely feels so far, yeah, that the Sand King presence in the mid lane has not caused any issues for Nicky.
No, Mellow. Gonna get the D ward, but it's gonna get killed by Nicky. And Nicky buys Gloves of Haste because he knows he has this huge net damage disparity over the Sand King, so he just needs attack speed to get all these last hits and not get caustic at all. Yeah, great lane setups. And top again, the pressure. Continues on tonight.
And you can see it reflected in the CS, yeah. Not having an easy time at all hitting the creeps.
No. Now he's having to bring extra regen out even. Buys boots. Something you never, well, not never, but you don't really want to have happen to your safe lane. You usually want to get like your gloves or your belt of Elven Skin if you're an Agi. Has to buy boots just to be able to kind of survive.
See bottom lane, able to get the lane in a position now where Afterlife is starting to be able to get the CS.
Yeah, he's got the double bracer now. Doesn't even opt to going for the point in Spear of Mars because he's just, he's like, we're never going to kill these two. They just out-regioned us, and another deny onto the flag bearer creep there. Nicely done from TA2000.
We'll see what sort of moves that
Mid-Sang
King's going to be able to do. I mean, we're still going to see sort of the straight rush on the blink.
Yeah, have to. And you just go farm some stacks. I think it's still the same concept of thinking, even before he got all the stuff. Farm stacks, get blink, show up with that beast.
And would you imagine, who's going to be able to farm the blink quicker out of him than Tiny?
Well, Tiny's going for, treads first, I think. So I would imagine the Sand King's just going to go brown boots into blink, so he should have it a little bit earlier. That just depends though, if Nicky gets like 1 or 2 kills with the rotation, he also will have the same timing on blink, because he's that further ahead. Might be similar timing, but Tiny's going to have treads on top.
Top lane.
They finally find it.
They do. Constant pressure as they can chase out Panto.
Knight is just getting nothing down, nothing up here. 2,000 net worth. Barely any last hits.
Would you imagine soon to hit the point where he just sort of abandons the lane?
He might just have to because he's just getting nothing, and he's actually giving gold with the illusions. It's scary to just give up a full lane, though, this early on. Especially versus a hero like Death Prophet. Then Marcy just moves from the lane, ganks side lanes, and Death Prophet just holds and takes tower early. Tough choice to make early for Knight.
Oh yeah, look at Funnick just getting in behind the tower. We'll have some backup. I mean, Panto not going to be able to get a catch on either of them.
He's showing himself in the lane. Immediately Funnick's like, kill him.
I'm going to try. With the jump. Got the dispose as well. They'll run him down and take him out.
See,
he wants too much for him.
Up here. Yeah.
Might have to hit the jungle.
I think now is
he comes back to the lane this way. Funnick's going to have his 6 online. Bottom lane. Good body blocks here. Afterlife, he cannot run.
Project Armor's mad after that last game.
I think
All
there
3
might
lanes
be.
dominant. Sven even queuing up the Midas. He's like, I'm absolute free farm.
And look at this top lane. Panto's turned back up to the lane. Ooh. Quite enough
He's going to be the
grab in
one.
there.
He's going to be the one, I guess, to try to stall the push. But yeah, Death Prophet 6 is hitting.
And look,
so Exorcism's going to get popped.
Nicky's trying to contest the Ancients.
Oh, man. Oh, no, the sentry's down, so now the neutrals will hit Mellow.
See if they can get the kill on him.
The tree toss.
They got him. He's going to do the job. Take him down.
And the Ancients are stolen the big ones.
I mean, Sayush is going to head over to try and push them away. I mean, Comma's going to be back up in a second. Sayush has got to be careful, I feel. If Nicky rolls in, he's going to just kill him.
He's going to go back in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, that was a little cheeky there from Sayush. I don't know what else he expected other than death.
And look at this, a
Dire's
regen
top
rune. It's going to
tower
get...
is
Oh,
under
nice,
attack.
nice micro. Thank God
Dire's
for that.
structures
Otherwise, Nicky
are
steals the
fortified.
hard camp stack as well with the regen rune. But still crippling damage, 5-0. All 3 lanes going their way. TB having to kind of leave the jungle to stop Tiny from getting runes. Like, this is all just amazing for them. Top tower. Top tower also about to die from that first exo. Everything going the way of Project Armor, and a Midas for Sven about to come out.
Pressure's going to be on Mello to just show what it can do on a, this bit of a different hero that we're not used to seeing as a top selection for mid laners.
Yeah.
We've seen it in the past, it does crop up now and again, the mid Sand King. But is it going to have the potential to turn around what's been a pretty rough early game here for one
Radiant's
move?
middle tower is under
Feels
attack.
pretty difficult. It's a reason that this hero has fallen out quite heavily, of course. All those nerfs and everything, but you're very reliant around Epicenter for your damage. He'll have Blink done right after this hard camp here, so let's see what he's able to do with it. But it does feel like he has to get a lot done.
Who's he going to look for the kill? Is he going to try and play top, or they want to kill the Sven?
Can you find the Sven? That's the issue. Because Sven's just going to be jungling with Io getting reload in. So might just have to settle for a kill and defending a tower. Like defending mid tower or something like that. I don't think that he can just like smoke and run into the jungle looking for Sven.
Already a 2k difference between the Sven and the TB at this stage.
And he has Midas, so he's going to continue to accelerate not only in farm but levels too. I actually like the Midas pickup this game because he has this free game, and sometimes you can get a little under-leveled if you're paired with Io. Midas changes that completely.
See Mello. Should be able to set this up. They're actually going to use the Epi.
Dire's middle
Just
tower
settle for
is
any
under
type of
attack.
kill because of that pace of the game, I guess. Does mean that they can look to punish and take advantage
It's a long
of that,
cooldown, though. As you said, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And hard now to make another move here as the mid Sand King.
And Nikki, he has Blink, Arcane Rune, all at the ready. Mello does make his way back mid, though. Keep that lane shoved out. But now the next move, I think they just go and try to hit mid tower on the side of Project Armor. At least one of these towers. The Exorcism's available also for Funix, so. Afterlife has gone for all stat items also. So in the lane versus the Sven, going for all stats and then not having the lane win, it might be painful. They have just going to completely rely on Sand King for initiations because he's even queuing BKB next on Mars.
I don't know how this TB's ever going to catch up with the Sven.
I don't know.
Such the difference.
And even when he does show up, everyone's going to be jacked up in armor. Everyone's going to have like plus 20 armor or something like that from that Warcry. Feels like a pretty massive uphill battle this time around for one move. As Nikki, Blink ready, Arcane Rune with the Fairy Trinket. Time to get aggressive.
See again.
Gets caught into Bushwhack.
The two of them, but the relocate's coming in, so they won't be able to stick around to finish a kill. They will lose. Pantomime here.
Okay. I think Mello is quite lucky at the timing of Nikki blinking into Bushwhack, because I think he would have gotten like the toss combo plan to both otherwise.
Radiant's bottom
See Nikki
Still on
just
mid.
moves over to mid.
Easy. And another power rune about to spawn.
Dire's
He could
middle
go again.
tower is under attack.
Sure. Oh. Time to make your move on him, maybe.
All right, yeah, Afterlife, time to back out of this lane. There's a Tiny maybe heading your way.
What have we here?
Yeah, they draw the line. They have that ward there. Mello's making the call. They even throw the scan, trying to protect the TB and the Mars,
Radiant are scanning.
but just getting massively outfarmed. Sanj already finished on this. I mean, he's gonna have SNY so quick going.
Yep.
Yep.
This is sort of Sven at just full power.
Yeah. And a great lineup to rally around it too.
Radiant's
With the
bottom
Io, with the
tower
Marcy
is
that's
under
gonna be
attack.
jacking him up too. Let's see.
And they want to
What
get
can one
him.
move do?
They want to get him. This is a second epicenter of the game. They're going to look to try and target him.
They've got good ults. The Mars ult, the Sand King ult, the Phoenix ult. This is how they have to utilize it. Try to get a big kill out of it.
We'll see how aware they are.
Will Kayari get the save? Oh!
Missing the stun. Look at the arena hit. And he's getting healed up.
Oh no, he's alive.
He's not going to die. He's going to live. And he's got
gonna-
the backup. Finally, maybe he'll.
Oh,
Oh, no, he's still
no.
alive. The tether.
salve?
Keeping him alive here.
Oh, Kaori. Look, he's been having the salve running the whole
Couldn't
time.
Kill him, and now they're just gonna die. The spear hold back Nikki, but they jump in with the rebound. That's 3 dead on 1 move. And
They've
that was
ganked
not the
themselves.
move.
Oh man,
Oh,
it was so
no.
close to bringing the Sven down, but Kaori,
Oh,
the heals, the tether with the
yeah.
salve that he dug up from the shovel.
that's gonna hurt.
That's
know,
like a game. That's a game
I
decider,
mean,
honestly.
Yeah, 13 minutes in, you're getting hit with that sort of move that's not gone good in this very important game 3. I mean, good luck to try and sort of build back morale after that. That's gonna
And
be
now,
tough here.
and they even stack up the camps nicely here, invading the triangle, warding up the area too.
Yeah.
SNY finished, level 10, 14 minutes in.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna try and make another jump here, 1 move, maybe.
But they used most of their ults.
Yeah.
Like, they have no damage.
They didn't have the damage before, they won't have it now.
No. That was the most painful turnaround I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not getting the Sven, tower's full HP. Oof.
This Sven just out of control. 4,000 gold pretty much ahead of the Terrorblade here. It's just massive.
Yeah,
No.
10K net worth, you know, a lot of like the pros and stuff always say it's like 10K net worth pre 20 minutes usually is pretty good. He's going to blow that out of the water. He's going to have like 12K plus.
I mean, they could look for Roshan if they want, especially once the exorcism's at the ready.
I don't think they need, I don't think they need to rush it though. I think they're chill,
Okay.
just play the lanes, keep the stacks going. I think they hit so hard this early game that there's actually zero rush for their lineup. They have great ways to scale versus TB with the Sven, with the armor. Tiny also gets this armor versus TB. Like, this early game just went absolutely perfect, really. Sven and Isle just making their way across the camps at that super fast rate. And yeah, they have massive stacks also
Under attack.
to be able to bring that Sven too soon.
So they can get the jump top there. Setting up here for Funnick. The borrow, TPs are coming in very, very quickly. They
They
will
use
blow him up.
everything.
Triple ults will do it.
Well, yeah, using literally everything to get him there. The positioning of the kill also though isn't really beneficial. It's like not like they get this kill, they turn it into a tower immediately or anything. So he's gonna respawn in 15 seconds, and now there's no Mars ult, no epi.
Radiant
Likely to see
are
them get back.
scanning. Radiant structures are fortified.
See what they go for. I mean, I was going to make insane timing on this
Radiant's bottom
BKB for
tower is
Sven.
under attack.
He's so farmed. He's got the mech IO behind as well too. Sidekick too. And Funnick, you got him the last time. Now he has BKB. So even if they catch him in this
Radiant's
situation
bottom
again,
tower
he
is
might
under
survive
attack.
now the next one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Mello.
Big
He
grab.
found him.
Tower has fallen.
Oh, nice bushwhack.
How do we get out in time with the Burrow strike?
Is under attack.
Now they're going to look to run these down. TPs are coming in. He has the haste rune, so Nikki can keep chasing. He's just sort of fighting him regards to 5 heroes off to the side. Arrow is controlling Knight. Nikki should die here, but the backup's coming
heals.
in. They have the exorcism. No, Nikki's still alive. Once again, the saves are there from Kaori on the IO. The Supernova's going to get taken out. They'll TP out with the 2 of them to the side. I mean, they're lucky to get those heroes out of there 1 move. But once again, Kaori on the IO, just saving the cause.
Again, also the mech, and he had another salve, I think, dug up from the shovel that he's been carrying. So perfectly comes in at the right moment. They're pushing the limits of their heroes too. Project Armor, they was actually like starting. If you look, it's what 2 versus 3 or
Radiant's
4,
middle tower is
and
under
then his team
attack.
starts to rally in. But you can see Nikki pushing the limits of the haste rune because he knows he has the backup.
He's just running in there, just straight 5 heroes here. You know, look at his position, surrounded by the full 5-man of 1 move, but it didn't matter.
And that was the epi. That was like everything, right? I think that was, or was that just the shard? I think actually that was just
Yeah,
the
because
shard.
he's still on cooldown.
They're still on cooldown, yeah. But yeah, they don't have the damage. Level 2 epi now online. Maybe for the next fight, since it's going to be up, it will be enough. But they're tanky. Like Nikki's 2,500 HP.
I mean, Nikki will be ready to dive tier 2s here if anyone steps up.
shout.
There's not a lot that he's afraid of, especially when he knows Kaori's around with the IO.
And Terrorblade just continued to have no game. Smiling Knight 0-3-0. Look at his net worth, bottom of all the cores, but also look at his HP, Owen. He's got like 1,000 HP. Okay, a little bit more now. You got an item delivered. But like 1,200 HP. That's a combo from Tiny.
So what Project Alma look to do next with this advantage that they have a huge lead.
Looks like they're at least trying to get level 12 on extra, like the level 2 XO before they try to force
Radiant's
that Roche.
bottom tower is under attack.
And he's got it now. So XO up in 30 seconds. Now they can start to look to threaten that Roche area when it's back up.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
One move, they just can't come anywhere near them.
No, and even fighting around the pit's going to be pretty impossible. The TB's just going to die to random spells that can hit him like we saw last time.
Dire's top tower is under
Let's
attack.
see. I mean, it's like they have to they have to give it up. It's 8 seconds. It's the Phoenix is going to pop it. I'm pretty sure right away. They're going to have some perfect combo really from Afterlife as well as the Egg. But even then, I don't know if contesting it just
Dire's
feels
top
super
tower
cool.
is under attack.
There we go. Easy peasy Roshan here.
Yeah. And the ward cover, yeah, I contested. They might try, but
I don't know if they will. It's such a... I mean, anything's a
It's
risky
suicide.
move, I guess, when you're this far behind.
yeah.
Radiant's bottom
And they probably know also that the area is completely warded up, so yeah.
Roshan has
Probably the right call,
fallen to
honestly. I
Radiant.
feel like they just all die if they go to the pit, so try to get Smiling Knight to actually become a hero.
Well, they've got to land some sort of perfect team fight around there. You know, Mars, Sand King, Phoenix, if they want to give any chance for Smiling Knight to be able to stand his ground and carry the fight.
But who do they go for? The two of the cores have the BKBs already done, so.
And an arrow. Look at the setup here. Bushwhack onto the two of them.
Okay.
Managed to lock them down. It's not a bad start. The age is gone.
Good snag. Nikki, no BKB yet. Soon, though. But time bought. Time much needed for Smiling Knight, who now he's the top of his cores. It's still 6,000 behind the Sven.
And as long as the Sven's alive and hitting the creeps, it's going to continue to be that way.
Yep.
Boosted up by Kaori. And making record time here on all of his items.
So fun.
And one solid fight and getting close to double the net worth territory.
He's going to be two-shotting. Like, most of these heroes are going to die so fast to him as well. Because Kaori should, in theory, survive also.
I'll take your tribute.
Blink now finished for Mars. Manta on TB. So some item timing's coming together. But yeah, the Sven is going to have to be something they deal with. They have to kite this BKB.
I've got Epicenter ready to go. They want to try and see if they can look for a fight.
They're waiting for Tiny BKB, about to be done for Nikki. And then they can look to force another better fight, even though they don't have Aegis. Big rune bottom, Arcane. Phonics ults back up.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, they might just smoke now and force the issue.
No, for
Since
sure,
they got
yeah.
these timings.
They
Yeah.
want to use this Arcane Exorcism.
Arcane Exo, BKB Tiny.
Yep.
And anything else that they got yet? I mean, Blink's fan, that's what we're looking at. Timings all together.
Let's
it
see
gonna
how
be?
prepared one move are. Sayush. See if he can get anything off the silence. It's going to render him useless in this fight. He's out.
And Afterlife.
Got the BKB, but of course they have the physical with Sven on top of him.
Make it look easy. When they're this far ahead, they just smoke, it breaks, they just confidently jump onto those high grounds for anybody. Mellow.
Oh, he's going to get the jump in. See Nikki, kind of
got
pretty
BKB.
aggressive. He's able to get it off, and now they'll look to time, but the blink counting time is there. It doesn't matter. Sven able to chase down Mello, a few swift hits, and the mid Sand King's gone.
The problem with the Sand King also, right? BKB being such a good and prominent item in these last few patches. Like, the Epi takes time to pulse out its damage. He just gets the opportunity to get BKB.
And look at the full arrow. Oh, nearly able to grab Seos there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
This tier 2, no chance of a defense here from one move.
Dire's top tower is under
Nearly
attack.
that double net worth that you were mentioning.
Radiant's
Also, the Orchid
structures
is
are
done
fortified.
for this Sven. Once he
Dire's
minuses
top
himself.
tower is falling.
So I'll have Bloodthorn. He'll have solutions, like 2 or 3 items ahead of when the TB perhaps even wants to itemize because of how far ahead he is.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
even versus these supports, it's really annoying. Like playing with versus like, an
Radiant's
Orchid,
bottom
or an
tower
Orchid
is
carry
under
at this
attack.
point in the game. It's like your supports, even your mid has nothing to answer it. The Sand King gets Orchid, he's dead. Same thing for the supports.
is anyone anywhere close to like some sort of Lotus or Force to? No, it's not coming soon.
No, they're super.
No.
I mean, they're super poor because of it. And they also have to go for. These are. Hoodwink maybe a little bit less, but Phoenix is an independent support hero, and what I mean by that is you itemize for yourself. I don't
Yeah.
think you almost ever itemize for your team when you're playing Phoenix. Smokes up
Smoker for
again.
both sides. Oh, we'll see they get the jump in. Ready and waiting. They're there, moving on to Afterlife. BKB won't save him. He's gone.
Is under attack.
Same to be said for Pantomime. Just as soon as they see them on their screen, they're gone. Project Armor seemingly walking away with this game 3.
Same
Radiant's
situation.
bottom
Smoke
tower
breaks.
is
No
under
hesitation. Just jump.
Dire's middle
how far
tower
ahead they
is under
are.
attack.
Yeah, look at the Sven damage is insane. So overcharged. Sidekick.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Still not quite enough to breach high ground. 2 minutes until Roche does come back.
Dire's
Probably
middle
the
tower is under attack.
condition they're looking for before they full
Radiant's
commit
bottom
onto that
tower
push.
is under attack.
But constricting the map, 17-3.
What have we here?
It's a rough one for the Dire. Yeah, Sayush. Oh, okay. I think if the Sven actually doesn't show there, he might just be able to solo kill that Phoenix.
Yeah, he might have been able to set up with the
Yeah.
when the blink comes up again, but he doesn't care about killing no Phoenix at this point.
Or does he? Fire Spirits. It's stopping. Arrow. He's running over, though. He's thinking about it.
An arrow might find him.
He's going to put a deep ward.
Yeah.
He's still hunting. He sees Sanking, though. He sees a bigger target.
I mean, that is it. That's a big one.
It's a big
There's
one.
the setup. Done into the dispose, into the silence, into the stun. He's gone. The mid SKM, Mellow
Radiant's
taken
middle
down.
tower is under attack.
If he can get more. Oh,
Nice
he's going to be
TP.
able to get out, Panto. That's the mid. Down and out once again.
Great play from Arrow. Just the push vision wins you games. Seeing it more and more.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Because they get this pick off, they don't actually need the Aegis to be able to threaten high ground for a little bit. They have God Strength still active.
One move, what can they do here? They need everything. They need Mellow back up before they can try and bring together a defense.
They're still being reluctant about committing for that Rax here. XO running low, God Strength gone. They'll still give respect.
I think they know that they don't need to force it. They're just that far ahead.
Yeah, Sven will likely hit the double point of the TB. One of the fastest 6-slotted non-alchemists you might see.
Yeah, what sort of GPM is he rocking right now? Let's have a look. Yeah, 800.
Yeah.
Over 800 GPM. Insane here. 27 minutes in on a non-alchemist hero.
Scanning.
Yeah, and he is also really
Yep.
good levels because of the Midas that he went for. Sure, he's paired up with the IO all game, but level 17, almost 18. Almost the highest level, if not the highest level in the game.
That's exact.
Jump.
Can catch anyone. There's the jump. They're in with the stun onto the two, and the Mellows out of the fight immediately once again. There's one move
And
they've got
Afterlife.
to run. Oh, he's able to get the blink off in time.
They never found that ward. That ward's still there. Scouted everybody just sitting in the area.
We do see that they are being able to keep the waves pushed out with the Terrorblade illusions.
A silver lining.
Not for too long. working their way around the map, Project Armor, getting rid of these tier 2s. Still the bottom lane to deal with in that regard.
DD Tiny. Roche up in 40. Any fight that comes to them, they'll take. But there's no fights coming to them as one move is just trapped in the base. Do they have an item now on Smiling Knight? Okay. He's got Scotty, but he is so behind. I feel like he's just gonna tickle heroes when he shows
Radiant's
They're gonna
middle
try.
tower is under attack.
Let's see.
Are scanning.
The Sven war
Radiant's
cry is
structures
gonna
are
be
fortified.
quite potent versus this TB who's underfarmed.
And they're pretty close together here, Project Armor. If anyone gets jumped, the backup will come in. Still a tier 1, of course, here, 28 minutes in the mid lane.
Funnick is also very tanky. 30 armor on this Death Prophet, and he has the IO ready to tether.
It's just so hard for them to jump when there's this tier 1 still up. See them catch Nikki.
Okay.
Not
Right
bad.
outside Roche. He's dead for
Maybe
50.
go straight into the pit. Try and push this
Oh.
5v4.
Okay.
No buyback on Nikki.
They're gonna look to fight. God Strength was popped.
What? And he's in. Oh, he's going to get caught with the Boris Strike. They put the spears one, they push him over into the pit, gets bashed by the Roche, but the heals come in.
He's on
Head
TB.
across front, get over, they turn towards Knight. He'll get the Sunder off. Back up to pretty much full HP. It's a bit of an awkward fight here.
They got the Sven.
They're backing on top of him. They're taking him down. One mover doing it.
Oh my
They're
God.
actually doing it here. They may have been, what, sort of 15k behind before this fight, but they lose nobody.
What an absolute disaster,
They're
really.
going to get the team wipe.
Okay.
What the?
What just happened? Oh, and he's able to just stick his ground and hit everybody, and they're just fully. Sven got stunned and just continued to get chain stunned. Couldn't hit targets. Okay.
I mean, Nikki's thinking about jumping this, but running too late.
I mean, that's all started off with Nikki getting picked. Sven getting speared through on top of TB. It looked terrifying for Knight, but the egg saved him.
I really did.
Radiant's middle tower
Perfect.
is
So,
under
sort of
attack.
preemptive supernova setup there from Sayash off to the side.
And I think
Giving
Sven
that
got
chance.
bashed and then pulled into the bushwhack
I mean,
afterwards.
he got wrecked by the Roshan.
He
Yeah,
really
they
did.
only got bashed at least twice in that fight.
I'm
I mean,
astonished.
all down to the spear from after that. It looked sort of
Yeah.
at the start they were maybe going for the spear to the tree, but yeah, the spear straight into the pit. That worked
Radiant's
out
top
infinitely
tower
better.
is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, I'm astonished that they're able to take the fight. The TB, right after the Scotty, right after saying maybe he's going to tickle heroes, he actually does good damage. Because of that control, I did not expect that.
No, that's insane.
Aegis and Shard, he's only 5k behind instead of 10k gold behind now.
I mean, and that is the thing, right? You know, with Sven, you are designed to be ahead. You know, granted, he was very ahead, but if that gap does close and TB takes over, TB's going to be the harder carry.
They're still in a pretty comfortable spot because they have the multiple cores. They have the Tiny as well, who is also kind of beefy. Also is going to do a lot of right click, but some fighting hope.
I mean, if they fail this push and they get team wiped, it's going to be advantage to one move.
Dyer's
If the TB's
Like
able
that-
to
that lead will
survive,
be
yeah,
gone. If
definitely.
they
the TB
die-
survives, yeah. They gotta give respect. No Aegis now. They don't get the Shard either. Like, that could have been pretty much game if they get Shard for Sven and you see everyone all tanky because of the extra armor, blah blah
Radiant's
blah. No,
bottom
it's
tower is under
the TB
attack.
with it. So Project Armor shaken up a little bit after that.
Radiant's
I mean,
Those big
bottom
mistakes.
tower
What's the
has
plan now?
fallen.
You didn't get the Roshan. One move has the Aegis. What do you do in these 3 minutes if you're Project Armor? Well, do you have to continue to push it, or you just try and get the next time on your Sven and Tiny, try and continue to just farm ahead and farm better?
I think you still just. I think if the fight comes to you, you still look to take the fight. I think that last one was just the literal biggest disaster that could have happened. Tiny dies before fight. Sven gets controlled during full God Strength. Like, bashed by Roche. Like, everything went for one move's favor. So I still think for Project Armor, they still can fight. They actually commit the gold too. They sell the Midas and buy a Silver Edge onto TA 2000. They do just have to respect this TB now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant
I mean,
structures
one move,
are
they'll
fortified.
definitely want to try and force something with the Aegis.
Ice Armor still just sitting around high ground. They committed all their gold though. Tiny, full Silver Edge also.
Radiant's
Double
top
Silver
tower
Edge
has
on the
fallen.
chorus.
I mean, it looks like Knight's kind of baiting. I mean, they're going to jump to the back lines.
He found the Phoenix.
He has. He's deleted him, but immediately there is a buyback at the ready. The arena's been dropped down by Afterlife. He's caught them in this. See if they can take kills as they've lost Mellow, but it's again another fight where the Terrorblade just goes untouched.
They stuck on Funnick. He wasn't able to actually distance himself from the Scotty slow. Now full Daedalus for Knight. This TB might still be able to do it.
See what they go for now. They know that that meta's going to come to an end. And sort of in a bit of a combination with the Aegis expiring in a minute.
God Strength is going to be up pretty fast too, that lower cooldown.
Yeah, that would be the time to strike, when Aegis is gone and meta's not quite back up.
Yeah, they don't need Exo anymore for the fights, really. Funnick is important, but it's more just about this Sven having that advantage. So.
Radiant are scanning.
Still very
Dire's
surprised one move
bottom
is able to
tower
stabilize
is
all
under
this.
attack.
75 seconds.
A wise blade takes a fool's life.
I don't think we'll see anything too crazy here for one move, whilst they wait for that meta.
Ooh, Afterlife. Okay, Afterlife does have Soul Ring. He's going for the refresher build on the Mars. Could be really impactful to just keep everybody inside, have the TB outside.
Here we go. They want to abuse this timing. Aegis gone in 20, no
Yep.
meta available. This
They
is the
have
time
everything.
for them to strike.
Yeah, they don't have XL for 40, but either way, they have all the rest of the things that are necessary for themselves. Again, continuing to just claim high grounds. There's the refresher. Sven is maxed. TB has a lot of space. He still has a full item slot and a half.
They're able to find that fight.
Radiant's middle
Meta's gonna
tower
be back
is
up.
under attack.
Everything at the ready here
Dire's
for one
bottom
move.
tower is under attack.
How's our mana? I'm just doing math right now with Afterlife. I think he's a little... He doesn't have mana for absolutely
He
everything
should be
right
fine
now
with the
double
Soul
PP.
Ring, right?
Radiant's
I mean,
middle
It's still a
tower
little
is under
lacking with
attack.
if he pops everything.
so he's gaining 150.
It's 850 Justice
So
bolts plus refresher, and he's
he's
gaining
gonna have-
300.
Radiant's top tower is under
I mean, if he
attack.
Soul Rings twice, he can get
He has to
everything.
layer. He has to layer the way the spells work, and then the mana regen will kick in. You'll see.
No, if he Soul Rings and does the 3
Dire's
spells, then
bottom
refresh the
tower
Soul
is under
Rings, he'll be
attack.
fine, right?
Radiant's top tower is under
yeah,
attack.
it'll be. He won't have mana for absolutely everything. He might have enough for like the spear and arena. Yeah. It's way close either way. He should be able to layer it nicely, but a lot of control.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
You
has
haste.
fallen. Dire's
Smiling Knight a
bottom
full
tower
BKB,
has
so he's a
fallen.
lot safer also to just stand
Radiant's
his
top
ground in the
tower
fight.
is
Somehow
under
has
attack.
pretty much completely recovered in this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think this game hangs on one more fight. If Project Armor have another bad fight,
Dire's bottom
the
tower
whole sort
is
of
under
stage is
attack.
set for the TB to carry. They cannot afford to have one
scanning.
further bad move in Project Armor, despite the lead that they had so early in this game.
AC finished on the Sven.
Nikki,
Nikki's running in again.
he's gonna get caught.
Attack.
Uh-oh, this is how the last disaster kicked off.
Yep. Oh, by surprise there, Nikki.
They didn't have to use anything either. That was literally just a stun into him getting auto attack down.
Well, maybe the saving grace here for Project Armor,
Radiant's
despite
middle
the sort of
tower is
turn of
under
events,
attack.
is that now Marcy's got her BKB.
Okay,
So,
the egg will be
Marcy could be
addressed.
ready to carry. He's like, all right, things are starting to crumble a little bit around
now
our Sven, and now it's time for me to carry.
Afterlife now definitely has enough mana. Arcane Boot plus Spell Prism. That worth continues
Radiant's
to trickle
top
down.
tower is under attack.
I just opened up my graph and I don't think that's right again. The win probabilities all over the place to last time. It feels like that this game though, maybe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Giving a, it's counted up to 100%. There you go. It's just like, all right, 100% for one move.
tower has been denied.
I've been struggling recently, the win probability in some of these games.
Yeah, it
I mean,
has
I
been.
don't blame it. We've had some crazy stuff here. Gonna get the jump on the Sven. See them drop the arena. Mello's out to the side, and Knight's just gonna push in. He's in on top of Kaori. 1-for-1 here between the supports, but that's an IO out with no buyback, still on cooldown.
They can't
90
commit
seconds.
they can't commit into this fight. When the egg is down and the arena's down, they just have to full
Radiant's
panic
top
and run.
tower is
The
under
supports
attack.
just die. The IO in particular just gets caught inside of it. It's completely shredded. Exorcism to run. God strength to run.
A little unfortunate on the respawn
Radiant
timing of
are
Roshan.
scanning.
You know, one
a
move
long
would
one.
have loved to be able to walk into it, but it's going to be a longer spawn.
But now they also find Timeless Relic. They get level 18 on Phoenix, so the egg, it's going to detonate every single time. I cannot believe that they've fully turned this game around.
All down really to that one awkward fight around the Roshan.
At a 15K, what, 16K deficit.
It was up there. Yeah. Yeah, let's see on the numbers there. 15, 16,000.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And now they're just, sitting around Roche pit waiting
wait for the
70
Roche.
seconds. 70 seconds for meta.
I mean, if it feels like, you know, even though that's going to be a bit of a sore area of the map, considering what happened there before, you know, can Project Armor really afford to just let them get the Roche for free?
I don't think so. This is that like super impactful one too. It'll just give literally way too much to these heroes. Either the Ags or that refresher. Project Armor, they're hesitant. They have to kind of stick together with each other now. 50 seconds. They still have the ward coverage on high ground too. Getting themselves in position. Phoenix Aeon Disc also finished, so they can't kill Phoenix before the fight with that Orchid kind of combo that we saw from the Sven before too. So they're very likely to always get those big team fight ults off. So it feels like a pretty uphill battle for Project Armor now going into these team fights. They're just waiting. Wait on the high ground. Roche, 2 seconds.
This fight is really going to set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Who's going to get that big positioning advantage?
Dire
Phoenix
are
is guaranteed to
scanning.
get egg off, though, with this Aeon Disc, so it feels like for one move, the fight, they just get that ult off from Afterlife. It's going to be very difficult for Project Armor to fight.
Entourage for
It's a good one.
TA.
Still just playing around this vision here. Aeon Disc complete. He disassembled it, at least.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Frantic
tower
pinging.
has
This is a
fallen.
Coming
pretty good angle that
The illusion.
Project Armor's going to be able to strike from.
It's a really good angle.
The jump! They're in on the two of them! They're going to be able to burst through the TB! He's gone! That was the jump they were looking for. The buybacks are going to come out straight away from the two of them. Funny.
Hello?
Into the exorcism. We'll see if they can
Radiant's
turn this
top
around. One move as Knight. They'll look to charge forward. They'll look towards Funnick. They'll catch him in the arena. Funnick,
out.
though, he's going to get saved. Corey's able to take him out to the side, get him out of the arena. Now the BKB coming to an end. Knight's got to be careful, and they're ready to
Dodge.
really go, but they're about to dodge. Dodging the stun, and the arena's back up, and they've got the control to lock down the Sven. Forest striking over towards Funnick. They're getting the clean up here, one move.
Oh, nice play from Knight. He kind of baited them, gets the Manta off, and then full reset. Nikki.
He gets the Sanking, but it's going to cost him his life. They're throwing in buybacks themselves now, Project Armor.
Oh, and look at the
Buybacks
side
across
lanes.
the board.
Like the bottom lane has a 10 range creep beating on the tower too.
This is So how many buybacks was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count higher than that. Is it a lot? 7 buybacks.
Is that game-ending moment?
Whoever dies now is dead for good.
God strength in 10. Both teams have to be so careful. Smiling Knight has to be very cautious of his positioning with BKB on cooldown.
Look at these siege creeps go.
I'm telling you, look at this bottom wave. It's massive.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's probably
is
going
under
to get
attack.
this tower cooldown.
Look at these siege creeps go.
I'm telling you, look at this bottom wave. It's massive.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's probably
is
going to
under
get
attack.
this tower.
Nobody's
close.
doing anything about it.
They can't. They can't go down there. They're going to start the Roach themselves.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, baby.
Moving pretty quick.
It's dying, Owen.
Melo's in. It's going to look for the jump, but it's already too late. The Sven's been able to pick it up, and that's Melo down for 100 seconds. Project Armor ready to charge on for more. They've got to get out of it.
The toss.
They're trying to escape, but indeed, Corey gets thrown in onto the front lines. The setup's there for the stun. Buyback is available on Sayush. But
not on
Melo,
Melo.
he's gone for good. Down for 90.
And the tower bottom actually did survive somehow versus those siege. The right, very ballsy call, but the right one to make from the Sven. Level 25 online, Aegis Refresher.
Oh my goodness. And how much can they get done with the Sand out of action?
70 seconds is a lot of time.
Radiant's
They've got
top
exorcisms
barracks
to
are
play
under
with.
attack.
With the refresher.
They did lose their range racks top, I think, to the illusion split push during all this going on, but range racks should be okay.
I mean, and one move might just lose the game.
They might. What a wild series. Top melee racks actually might die to groups. But yeah, they're pushing on their own here.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Buyback has to come out from Sayush. Exorcism did come back online without the need of the refresher. Afterlife's going to try and get the fight started, but the BKB's already out. They use the Supernova. They're trying to get Sven out to the side, but he doesn't mind dying them once.
That's a
The
big commitment.
Aegis.
Refresher in 4 seconds on Mars.
Radiant's top barracks
BKB's
are
going to be
under
back
attack.
up in 10 here for Sven.
Melee racks top is about to die. Those range creeps, they're doing it.
All right.
Radiant's top
There we have it,
barracks
the
has
creeps.
fallen.
Creeps for the win. I think that's one of the first times I've seen creeps taking a melee racks. Range racks, sure, but
I mean, this game's getting crazy.
this is insane.
I mean, not that it hadn't already.
I mean, this whole series, Owen. We had
Yeah.
jungle. We had jungle cores last
We've
game.
had it all. We've had it all. I mean, if there's anyone tuning in today, they know to keep tuning in here for these qualifiers. They're getting fantastic, and we're just 2 days in.
Yeah, who cares who has the late game? Who cares who has the super giga late game carry or whatever the hell is going on? It's all about execution with these teams right now.
The question is if either team will feel bold enough to make a move without the benefits of Roshan, or if they'll
Or the
wait
benefits
for it.
of buybacks too, right? Because the only person in the game right now is Mars with a buyback.
Radiant are
Marcy 400
scanning.
short.
I mean, I do feel that ultimately this TB is just that much more scary than the Sven as the moments pass.
They both are quite scary for sure for
Sure,
everybody
but-
else on the map. But yeah, the TB.
TB is, it's, Sven, there's a reason why we see more TB than Sven in games. So sort of situations like this where Sven has such an incredible lead, but when the game starts to stagnate, it's not going to feel as good as it did earlier for
Still
TO
gonna-
2000.
It's still gonna be everything on initiations. Who gets like double stuns? Who's stacked up? So yeah, Swift Blink now done for the Sven as well too. Only needs an Aghanims and a Moon Shard now.
Got to relocate here to
Okay.
deal with the split push.
I was gonna say they have to start addressing these side lanes a little bit. They gave up one for free to the creeps, plus like an illusion, of course, in TV, but can't give up a second. Yeah, 4 minutes on Roche.
A high chance we see that weighted out, as you say, because of the status of buybacks for both teams, unless any sort of solo pick-off opportunity gets presented. Teams will play it safe. It was their last lifeline for both of them hanging on in the qualifiers.
Radiant's middle tower
Nikki's
is
now
under
also hit
attack.
25, so we've got 2 tosses. All these little things, these chain stuns could make the difference. Anyone else quite 25 besides Sven and him? No. Death Prophet's still 2 away. Both teams just very hesitant. One move more hesitant themselves with this TB no buyback.
There's a few more minutes to wait that out. They're grouped up. I mean, they're
they
going
got
to
it
try.
already.
This could be a risky move.
They've got lanes in good spot. Mid's being shoved from illusions, top's pushing out, and bottom's shoving in. So this is the opportunity to go for it. What can Afterlife find? The wards are down. Sven.
Oh, there's the jump. They're going to get in straight away onto the Sven. They're pinned into the wall. He's stuck in the arena. He's taken out. Gone for 2 minutes. That's Sven out. Kaori as well. Arrow to be found. Locked against the tree. As now, time to run it down mid.
Did he expect that he could be? He saw the ward too, right? Like they warded and warded it together. But I guess he just didn't expect to get burned. Maybe he just really thought that Io would be able to save him, but
I mean, so
far
much
too much
at this
damage.
point. Yeah, he just,
Time to die.
that. I mean, we'll see how they can hold on. But no Sven.
Radiant's middle tower
A minute
is
and
under
15
attack.
seconds left on the buyback. He's short of the gold anyway, so he will be dead for the full 90 seconds remaining.
Let's see what Nikki and Funny can do.
They'll almost certainly need the buyback from Marcy.
It looks like it should be the Megas guaranteed here for one move.
Radiant's middle
They
tower
still have
has
an
fallen.
arena available too.
Radiant's
An
middle
excellent jump on the
barracks are
Sven
under
there
attack.
that may have just allowed them
Radiant's
to
middle barracks has fallen.
seal this win.
There's the buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower has
So
fallen.
we'll start the fight. Quick touch back in. In fact, Melo's ready to jump back forward. They've got the
Great
catch on
play.
Nikki. Nikki's been caught in the arena. He's out. No buyback available for him for 50 seconds. Funnick pots the BKB, but cannot commit in as the BKB comes to an end as they'll be pushed back away from the barracks.
Nice, beautiful little mini reset that they do there. Backup reset, get the blink and initiation onto Tiny. Not even giving them a chance.
And now ready to dive in for more. Under the tier 4s. Over towards Arrow. He'll try and rebound his way out of it. 30 seconds until
Radiant's
Sven's back
middle
in.
tower is under attack.
But one moves onto the tier 4s. Can Funnick keep this game going long enough to at least maybe find a chance for one more fight from the Sven and the IO? He's going to get caught by the stun. Speared over to the tier 4. Funnick's out. The tier 4's falling.
They've done it. The egg inside of the fountain to zone them away too.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're onto the edge. It's game over.
It's game over.
It's game over. Game over here.
Oh?
Maybe not. Maybe it's not game over. What the?
Oh,
What the?
the combo.
There's a burst strike onto the two of them. Nikki looks like he will die. He's speared over towards the ancient. I mean, can Sven do it? He's trying.
He's getting
Turns
kited.
towards Melo, but the stuns are there. He's out of the game. He has buyback. He's still got buyback. He's going to buyback. Still onto Sayush. They're focusing the ancient. The arena's been chopped down. They're desperately looking to close it. And
He can't get in.
Don't forget, they'll get the win. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a series.
Wow.
But one move, they will move on.
Can we get player cams really quick or anything? Like, I want to see how the players are like popping after a comeback like that. Like they're 15K behind. Smiling Knight has no right in this game to kind of come back. He's half the net worth of the Sven.
What?
And they somehow take a Roche fight and come back in this game. I mean, that is quite a storyline for them.